Well, geez, I had it on a loop and I forgot to take it off of a loop. Oh my goodness. So I am up here all tiny and everything. Let me see if I can make myself bigger again. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, we're going to get this together. What can I say? It's been a day. It's been a week. It's been something. What can I say? It's been something. And I just thought today, it'd be a good day to just relax and have a good time because after what's been going on in our neck of the internet, and I know there's some of you guys in the chat that you probably don't know what the heck of the internet that I'm talking about. So I really appreciate you guys being here. So let me first say hello to everyone. Hey, Beth, it's good to see you, my love. Thank you for showing up and just breezing. It's so nice to see you. Hey, Sam, good to see you as well. And Stella, thank you so much for joining. I don't think I've seen you before. I haven't seen Just Breezing either. Joe, thank you so much. Can I add Breezy's channel in your chat? Yes, you may. You may. Let me see. I wish I didn't know. Does that count? No, it doesn't, Beth. It doesn't. You do know. You know all about it. And there's Sala's tiny dinger. Oh my gosh. I thought the the tiny diaper or whatever the diaper one is just absolutely slays me each and every time. Magical Nev, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for hopping on. And Joe, I always appreciate you. I think you know that. I love you so much. All of you guys. So yeah. So for those of you who do not know, what I typically cover is like scammy things. I've been covering one particular company a lot, which is called On Passive. This company called On Passive has the SEC filed a claim against the company. And on August 11th was the first one of 2023. And then the amended claim on November 6th of 2023. I believe that's right. I have the docket right over here. And so let me see if I just refresh that. I believe that I am correct on that. I think so, yeah. Well, I'm not going to sit here and just like keep looking through that. So if I have the dates wrong, I'm sure somebody will, correct me, and I trust that you will. And just so you guys know, for a time being right now, all of my streams, as soon as they're over, boom, they're being hidden. And that's because of what's been going on. And here I sit with 2 strikes that are false. It's ever so much fun to deal with this kind of bullshit. So hence, we're here to have a bit of fun. Oh my gosh, yeah, the Beezer spray. Oh my gosh, that is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, right. It does look like a Bill Musk production. Absolutely with that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just move the conversation on to a Foodie Beauty, who is now everyday Mariam. And then I think she said in a recent stream, because I don't watch her directly. I go to all the reaction channels and I enjoy going to the reaction channels because you know what? It makes it bearable to watch. Because the thing that I've seen is that this woman has destroyed herself, utterly destroyed herself. And she has built her own cage, all for, the almighty dollar, so to speak, because she earned some money initially when she did a mukbang. I was like, oh, maybe I should start doing that again. And she did more and more and more. And the result of that has been, she hasn't taken good care of herself, even in the beginning, from my observations. And I think the very first time that I covered Foodie, I went over her kind of history, a kind of a broad stroke of everything so that we were all kind of centered in it, because my people I know don't know about Foodie. And I know a lot of people in here do know about Foodie. So that makes it a lot easier. Sarah, there's not going to be a replay. So I apologize for that, but there's not going to be a replay. So now there she is in, Kuwait, went back after finding out that her husband cheated on her within a chat. And there's been, I mean, that stuff's been all over Twitter. It's all over, here on the tubes and everything. And she's gained like over 100 pounds. Yeah, that's the thing. Right, Stella? I mean, the amount that she has put on, what she is putting in her mouth is horrific. It is, I mean, first of all, I don't like watching other people eat or hearing it. I think that is just bothersome to me. I mean, it's one thing if I am having dinner with my husband or if I went out somewhere and I'm with friends and we're eating. I mean, that's different. But overall, I don't want to listen to those sounds. And just watching her eat, even in the, like the reactions things, it's like she puts so much damn food in one bite. It's like, slow down, take a moment. And plus, I mean, I never heard of a damn backup sandwich until this woman. Like, who in the fuck gets a backup sandwich? I mean, raise your hand if you get a backup sandwich. I mean, the only thing I will say is that, okay, there's a restaurant here that I absolutely adore. It is a cafeteria. It's been here for, I would say, over 50 years. And their chicken and dumplings is absolutely phenomenal. And their turkey and dressing is phenomenal. And like when it is Thanksgiving, because my husband works every Thanksgiving. And so those of you who do not know, my husband is a wine director at a restaurant. And so, like he has very funky hours in compared to mine of what I work. And so, I will want more than one, but I don't eat them all in the same day. I can't even finish one helping of it in the same day. But this woman will stuff both of the sandwiches in her mouth. And what she uses as a plate, it's a damn serving plate. It's like, who in the hell uses that? I mean, don't we all just use regular plates, like human-sized plates, not like the plates where you're serving Sunday meal and you're just putting it out there for the whole family or for a group of friends or whatever. It's just awful. And Insolent Violence says she's going to be in trouble if she chokes on something. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they're not going to be able to do the Heimlich. They're just absolutely not going to be able to do the Heimlich. No way. No way. And there have been, and I don't remember which channels that have shown comparisons. And I also go on Twitter because there's lots of stuff on Twitter and I follow different people on there. I can't spend all the live long on there, but I do try to, kind of catch up on what's been going on. She's been choking on things lately. Oh gosh, yeah, see, that's not good. She's got so many things going on that's wrong with her for her health that she's not even addressing or taking care of because she'll lie about it. And that's the biggest thing too, is that she lies constantly. And she tells on herself. She always ends up, like you can tell that she's lied. She goes through the same cycle over and over and over again. And when I first started, looking at her, and I wasn't covering her or anything, but I was like, you know what? Let me just get my bearings. And I gave her, the benefit of the doubt, wide berth. I'm like, okay, I'm going to make my own judgment. I don't want to have anybody else kind of like pollute my mind. Let me just watch this and see what I think. And it didn't take long at all before I was like, oh, hell no. Hell no. This is a problem. And honestly, I mean, I don't think she should be making these videos anymore because it's not good for her. It's not good for her mentally. It's not good for her physically. It's not good it's just not good. But she has put herself in that trap where for her to make any money off of YouTube, she has to stuff her face with an inordinate amount of food because of the feeders. That's what I am surmising. You're making a cheese, pizza, garlic, fingers, and my noodles right now. All three of us are going to eat. She would eat that alone. Yep, Beth, you're right. She would absolutely eat all of that alone. And what kills me sometimes is when she'll be like, oh, well, this is solace. Oh, bullshit, girl. you're going to eat that. You're going to eat every damn thing. And even if you did get anything for Sala, you're going to go back and grab it and eat it and tell him to get something else. That is, even if he is, there ever, because, there is kind of like questions like, is he actually living there or not? I mean, there's just so much. There's just so much that is just, it's craziness. So let me see some other things. Lots of cuddles and relaxing. I'm so good. That's so good for you. I was in a meeting earlier today for the conference this year, the MLM conference, and it's going to be on May 2nd and 3rd. We don't have the sign up for it, all of that ready yet, but when it is ready, I will definitely be providing you guys with a link to that, and I hope that you will be able to attend. And after the conference is over in time, it will be put up on the website just like the past 3 conferences as well. Oh, I have my trusty Gatorade with me today. I usually have my, sparkling water and stuff. It's hilarious when Foodie is our palate cleanser. Right? Sherry, you're good. You're good because we have not started actually watching any of this yet. But I do want you guys to know that I reached out to DANK FUPA and I was like, I don't remember all what I said, but I kind of gave her the lowdown of what's been going on and let them know like how much I enjoy their videos and stuff. And I'm like, hey, can I show them on my channel? Just basically like, we're going to have some fun here. And they're like, yeah, they appreciated me asking. And so that's what we're doing. We're just like going to, watch those together and have a good time. And if somebody doesn't know what's being referenced in any of these videos, there's plenty of people here in the chat that can help you out. You had spaghetti noodles, crushed tomatoes, added Parmesan, and hot sauce. Huh. I've never put hot sauce. Wait, but you know what? I kind of take it back because I have cooked shrimp diablo and I don't put hot sauce, but I do use different spices. Gosh, what is it? Cayenne pepper, and there's something else that I use when I make it all from scratch. And when I make something from scratch, unlike what we have seen Foodie make, it's because it always just looks like slop to me. It's just like, I don't even know what the hell any of that is. It's just like, okay, whatever. It's just, yeah. My stuff actually looks decent, Maybe that comes from being raised in a restaurant and my mom cooking all the damn time. I don't know. I love Skyline's chili hot sauce. I've never had Skyline's chili hot sauce. All right. So without further ado, I think we're going to just do this thing. And let me find the one where I'm a little tiny. I want you guys to be able to, enjoy this and take it in and, and we can chat about it and all of that. But it's just, I mean, every single time when I see one of DANK FUPA's videos, I am absolutely slayed. They kill me. They're so funny. And I mean, just imagine this. If they learned of the people we typically talk about from the company that shall not be mentioned, even though I mentioned it earlier, I'm just thinking how damn funny that would be because there's just so much mess and what we cover. It's just a big hot mess. All right, now let me go ahead and start. And I love the beginning song too. Make sure it starts from the beginning. Okay, here we go. Like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother.
My name is Chantal. I'm 39 years old, and I'm from Cornwall, Canada. FFG is the most delusional person in all of GorlWorld. She thinks she has a man, but she just looks like one. You couldn't get a man if you tried. Where's your man? A famous Canadian YouTuber and cat mommy. I like to do mukbangs of my favorite foods and vlogs about my everyday life. It was always my dream to meet a man who would want to do a couple's channel with me. And then I met Salah. That garlic bread is such a deranged.
Okay, I just have to ask this. I know I'm kind of interrupting it very soon. It's like, but were you looking for a man that likes poop and pee? Is that what you were looking for? Because I can assure you, most people don't have that on their checklist. And now she's going to go off on garlic bread. I watch I watch so many of these different reaction channels. I just love watching them because it's just, again, makes her so much more palatable.
Leprechaun. He has nothing better to do than suck my ass all day long. He and Just Reason should log off and go touch grass together. Cheaply met on Tinder when my handsome
Just
husband
Reason,
set his.
you were called out, you and garlic bread. I know that just hurts you so bad to be called out by this person. That's all I have on that. I think it's so funny when she does call out people because it's like, yeah, they're more popular than you are because, you know, who else is buying subs and shit? Because, you know, that plaque, who in here believes that plaque is real? Because, I mean, I sure as hell don't. It just, that whole thing, how it went down, is like, it's so fake. So damn fake.
His location, Canada. I was really nervous to meet him in person because I'm a little chubby. So I sent him a bunch of nude pictures before we met. He didn't say much, but seemed okay with my body after he saw how many subscribers I had on YouTube. Yeah, but just needs to go scissor her girlfriend so she can chill out. They are such pathetic losers. Don't they have some kids they need to take to the park?
My name is Salah. I met Chantal on Tinder last year and she told me that she would bring me to Canada, but I think she just used me to come to Kuwait.
I had 2 bankruptcies and kind of forgot to pay my taxes for a few years, and I heard that you don't have to pay taxes in Kuwait. So I thought I'd move here for a bit. Salah, I told you that you can't sext women behind my back without me knowing who they are first. What if she's another beezer who is trying to ruin my perfect life with you?
Chantal, we agree. I do what I want if I pretend to be your husband. You leave me alone. Don't ask questions.
Today, Salah has to take me to the hospital. I ate a little too much rice and started to feel really bad. I knew my blood sugar was really high and they could give me some insulin to bring it down. Salah really takes such good care of me. I truly don't know what I would do without him. I swear to God, Salah, let me see your phone right now or I'm going to take a dump in your new car.
We got new car recently, but I keep plastic on because Chantal's asshole leak all over old care when she get mad. She also smells sometime. You not make good on promise to take me to Canada. I do what I want.
Are you kidding me?
Now, I will have to say that fart box has got to stink to high heaven. And I can't imagine being around her being a pleasant experience in any way. Smell, look, sound. I mean, just like all my senses, I think would just kind of like curl up and die, you know? And how good does he really take care of her? Because, you know, she's just always in that damn apartment. And occasionally we see her, waddle around somewhere. And I have to tell you, I am so damn sick of her filming them driving. You know, it's one thing on occasion, but it's like all this filler content that she does on her videos. It's just annoying as fuck.
Salah, I pay for everything you own. I own that phone you're holding. I own this car. I own you. Sometimes we might have little lover squabbles, but it's nothing we can't overcome together. He loves me more than any woman has ever been loved. Right, Salah?
Aha.
I'm his queen and he's my king. We traveled to Thailand last summer, and I really want to get my health on track so we can do more traveling. I'm thinking somewhere cold like Russia or North Korea. My biggest concern is that there are so
Russia
many
or
women
North
there.
Korea?
None of them compare to how beautiful I am. But I do worry that someone might try to steal my handsomest husband again. Hi, I'm a famous Canadian YouTuber and I have diabetes. I ate a lot of rice and I think I need some insulin.
Hello, ma'am. First, let me ask, do you have your civil ID and insurance cards?
No, I don't have any of that.
Okay. Are you here as a tourist? Just visiting?
No, I live here with my handsomest husband. I just leave the country every 3 months. I don't have insurance because healthcare is free in Canada. I thought it was free everywhere.
No, ma'am. You'll have to fill out these forms for self-pay. A nurse will be with you shortly.
Hurry, Salah. Let's rig the scale so that I can prove to the haters that I lost 10 pounds. You fill me and I'll hold on to the cabinet.
I'm Dr. Nair. I hear you're not feeling very good. I'm going to check your glucose levels. What have you eaten today?
Well, my husband brought home some rice with meat on it. Or at least I think it was meat. It was kind of soft and squishy and smelled weird. I also had 17 juice boxes, 3 bags of chips, a bottle of French dressing, and an entire gallon of olives.
Your blood glucose levels are higher than I've ever seen in my life. I truly have no comprehension how you are able to function with numbers half as high as this. You would be incredibly lucky if you were able to live past Ramadan.
I'm a famous YouTuber. I have to eat on camera or I'll literally starve. Plus, I only usually snack on cheese microwaved on a plate, which is keto. You're discriminating against me because I'm curvy. I have pretty privilege.
You really need to start taking better care of yourself. You cannot continue to live the way you have been. You are in a dire state of health, and I would highly advise admitting you to the hospital for further testing.
You can't treat me this way. I have rights, and I'm entitled to a doctor that's nice to me. You have no idea who you are dealing with.
Chantal is one of the most obstinate patients I've ever met in my 30 years of practicing medicine. Her numbers are very concerning. I would say that I hope that she wakes up and understands the consequences of her actions, but that seems rather unlikely in this situation.
I felt a lot better after they gave me some insulin. It had been a little while since I had eaten, so I really wanted some fast food. Salah really didn't want to take me, but I'm his passenger princess, and I got my way anyway.
I knew she would leave me alone for a while if I took her to get fast food. I told her if she transferred my name to her YouTube account, I get her a few burgers. She was desperate after eating only rice with my turds on it and whatever else she could find in the apartment. She said yes right away. It was that simple. I maybe should have thought of this sooner.
Where are you going, Salah? I thought we were going to watch horror movies and snuggle tonight.
I think we both know where I'm going. You lied to me, tell me you take me to Canada, but we're still here 1 year later. I'm going to the Red Room.
Salah, you can't do this to me. I'm your wife. You're my caretaker. What am I going to do later when I need to take a shit and you're not here to wipe?
Oh, yeah, I want you guys to hear this. Okay, because I've had the playlist up, but I just adore that Zachary Michael's little singing song that he does is at the end. But I can't repeat it, I can't do it. But I think it's hilarious. I just love that. There's no protein in mashed potato. Let me see. Dr. Now from My 600-Pound Life. And Dr. Now is in Houston. I'm so glad you enjoy it, Insolent Violet. I think it's so funny. So funny. And right, Joe, she's something. I mean, she's kind of like, I mean, what's sad is when she initially started, I don't even want to say a weight loss journey. When she started YouTube, yes, she was overweight, maybe even a significant portion of overweight, but it wasn't where she is now. And she's trying to present to us as if she is just like, has gained just a little bit of weight since then. And it's like, there's just no way. There's absolutely no, I don't think anybody, maybe other than her beezers might believe her, but you know, the rest of us are like, fuck no. It's like, we got eyes, we can see. And she tends to wear like the same thing all the time. And the only reason I can think of that she wears the same thing all the time is because she can't fit into anything else. And again, she did that to herself. And she did that so she could keep making money on YouTube rather than going, you know what? Maybe I should listen to these people who are leaving information for me in the comments or on chat. Then she would like not have any comments on her videos. She would delete those. I mean, it just becomes like a whole great big huge mess. You'll come to Houston to see Dr. Now and me. Oh, you're sweet, Sherry. And the pups. Yeah, they're so sweet. Oh, so earlier, Chalupa was wanting to chew on the fuzzy blanket that he's not supposed to chew on. He's always had, well, this one blanket was mine, but it became his when he was a little bitty wee one. And so I went and got that, and he was ever so happy to hold that in his mouth. But now little Miss Salsa has buried herself underneath that blanket, and he's sleeping on top of the fuzzy blanket. There's a huge quilt expo downtown every October. There is one. Yeah. Are you talking about the one here in Houston? Because, I mean, there's always all kinds of things going on. And it's the one I'm thinking as at the George Albert Brown Convention Center. Yep, it's easier to have to work a real job and lose weight. I just don't know, like, what, you know, I think we all know her trajectory, which is very alarming and concerning. Magical Nav says, my bariatric surgeon is so kind-hearted. I was a bit nervous before my first consult, expecting him to be like Dr. Now. Oh, so was not like Dr. Now, was a bit kinder or something? And if that's so, that's great. And I will tell you guys that, you know, with me having the chronic pain that I've had, I did over time gained weight and a good portion of weight, but now I've lost like all of that weight, and it's taken several years to get rid of it, and it's been really, really hard with the pain that I'm in as well. And I'm still trying to get, you know, more exercise, because the only exercise I'm really getting is my walks with the pups, because I'm just so flippin' uncomfortable. But then I did bring along evidence of everything I was doing, and I was nothing like the people on My 600-Pound Life. Oh, that's very good of you to like bring that. That's great, Magical Nev. I'm so glad for you. She'll lose weight when she loses her. Oh my gosh, Joe, that is just so alarming. And you know, that is so scary. And it's something like that's going to happen. I mean, we all know that it's going to. And, you know, we're not saying this to be cruel, because it's all with her doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, is overeating, eating unhealthy food, tons of takeout, blah, 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 blah. You've lost 80 pounds over 5 years. Medications help. Yeah. I have taken phentermine and topiramate to help me. And they've helped a lot. Like, you know, I mean, I don't have much of an appetite. And that's great because I'm still going through some different things in life that are a bit stressful. And so I'm glad that I do have something that helps me. And I have a good doctor that is, helping me with that because, dealing with stress is not fun. And it's not any kind of stress on YouTube. It's like other things that I think some of you guys know about and stuff. But I'm sick of talking in code and all that. Let's go ahead and watch the next one together, okay? I don't know how many we'll watch, but you know what? We can always watch a couple and then, do it on another day too. Maybe this will become a Saturday thing, something. I don't know. But I just really appreciate all of these little videos that have been made because it takes time to do this. And I mean, this person is incredibly talented to make these. And I absolutely love that. And I just imagine her doing this. Could you imagine like Marty, Red, and the other one doing a 360, a parody of 360? That would be just absolutely so funny. All right, let's go.
Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother.
My name is Chantal. I'm 39 years old and I'm from Cornwall, Canada. FFG is the most delusional person in all of GorlWorld. She thinks she has a man, but she just looks like one. You couldn't get a man if you tried. Where's your man? A famous Canadian YouTuber and cat mommy. I like to do mukbangs of my favorite foods and vlogs about my everyday life. It was always my dream to meet a man who would want to do a couples channel with me. And then I met Salah. That Gorlick Red is such a deranged leprechaun. He has nothing better to do than suck my ass all day.
I think it's the same one. Okay. Well, I apologize for that. So
He's not like Gucci, Gucci. He's not like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi.
on. Hang on. Let me stop sharing for a moment so that I can see where I'm at, because I don't want you guys to like watch the same one over and over again. That would be a little bit, yeah, that was the same one. So I apologize about that. So let's try this again. What do you say? What do you say? We try this again. Okay. All right.
Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother. Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother.
My name is Chantal. I'm 39 years old and I'm from Cornwall, Canada. FFG is the most delusional person in all of GorlWorld. She thinks she has a man, but she just looks like one. You couldn't get a man if you tried. Where's your man? A famous Canadian YouTuber and cat mommy.
Is it just
I like to do mukbangs of my favorite foods and vlogs about my everyday life. It was always my dream to meet a man who would want to do a couples channel with me. And then I met Salah.
Oh my God, this is episode 1, and I swear I went to episode 2.
He's not like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit.
Okay. I'm trying to go here to episode 2.
He's not like Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi, Prada. Them basic bitches wear that shit, so I don't even bother.
Okay.
Gucci, Gucci, Louis, Louis, Fendi, Fendi,
I
Prada.
apologize. I will make it work.
My name is Chantal, and I live here in Kuwait with my handsomest husband.
I feel like I'm stroking out here. In the last reaction, I remember us discussing if she had more to do during the day, she would be tired at night. I believe those were verbatim the words that I used. And here she is 2 days later talking about, well, I'm tired at night. Like, girl, no, you're not. You're up all night.
People love me on the internet. We have so many fans, and people love to keep up with my daily life when I post. There's a few people
Okay.
who kind of don't like me, but I just try not to pay any attention to them.
If you go
And I just have to say, with this whole thing of her claiming people don't like her, it's like I think people are just tired of the bullshit, of the lies. And it has nothing to do with the fact that she is, you know, as large as she is. It is the continuous lies, the continuous not following through with anything, the continuous not taking care of herself, and just being an absolute bitch to people. That's just kind of what I think. And if you have anything to add to that, please put it in the chat.
lie down at 9:30, but then you're up all night like a lunatic watching videos about yourself, that doesn't mean you went to bed at 9:30 or that you went to bed, you didn't go to sleep.
I really don't care about the things that are said about me online. Those people are just jealous that I have a seaside luxury villa with a man and our perfect pets.
Julia. Bull. Bull. Excuse me. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Hi.
We picked up a street cat on one of our walks a few months ago. Her name is Julia, and she's way better than the cat I replaced her with that was stolen from me. We also got a hamster when I first moved here. I thought that if I started collecting animals, Sella might have a harder time breaking up with me.
Hi.
Now, can we all just admit that that hamster did not survive the Thailand arc? Because there's no damn way that anybody was taking care of that poor little hamster. And that really, really bothers me. I mean, all the way that how she takes, or the lack of care that she gives to animals is something that it bugs me. I mean, I have like all kinds of horrible things to say, but I'm trying to just refrain from going off too much about it because I will just lose my shit. And so that you guys know, people who are new and stuff, like my babies are rescue babies. I've, you know, volunteered at a no-kill shelter. And I can't imagine mistreating animals in the way that this person has. It just makes me lose my shit and my mind. It's just disgusting. You know, Julia hates her.
Hi.
Hates her.
What are you doing? You're so cute. Stop it.
Julia likes to growl and hiss a lot, but it's just her way of showing she loves me. Today, I really wanted to have a relaxing day at home. I had such an incredibly busy week trying to find a cheat maid. I really just wanted a day off. But I was starting to get worried because I hadn't heard from Sala in a little bit. Where have you been? You've been gone for 3 days, Salah. You can't just abandon me here like this. I'm literally paying you to take care of me. Also, I'm out of chocolate bars.
Chantal, we bought all of the chocolate bars they had at the market. How can they be gone already? I told you those were for my friends anyway. You told me you weren't going to eat them.
What the hell am I supposed to do for food when you abandon me for days at a time?
Chantal promised me that she would eat more healthy after her last doctor's appointment. I've been pooping in old chocolate bar wrappers and telling her they for friends when they visit to save money. She still eat them anyway. We need to film more for channel. We are losing out on views. We're going to park today and you will exercise for camera.
Salah loves me so much. He really wants me to get healthy. And he pushes me to challenge myself even when I really don't want to. He's the most thoughtful and supportive man in the entire world. Fine. If we go film a video, You have to promise me you'll
I just have to pause here for a moment and point out how she has FFG on behind her. That's so she watches FFG. I just absolutely love that. That's such a great detail. Chef's kiss to the detail. That is so funny. And it is fantastic seeing like all of this trash because, you know, in the villa, oh my gosh, I can't believe that. Well, I can believe because I've watched hoarders and stuff, but the woman did not clean up shit, nor Shinola. I mean, it's just like disgusting. It's like, and how do you do that? Go on camera and show that you live like a complete pig. I mean, seriously, how do you do that? Clean up a bit. I mean, even use like a, you know, false background, do something. But no, she just showed everything as being nasty as it did, just nasty.
take me to get food after. I'm literally starving. I really don't like exercising much, but Sala and I really want to go and hike Mount Everest sometime. I think I could do it. I really love being in the cold, and I bet I wouldn't even need a coat.
And I love how she's over on part of his side too.
Salah, stop sexting, whoever you're talking to, and pay attention to me. I can only walk from here to the beach, so you better start recording now.
Oh my.
Now, something you probably didn't know is that Kuwait is the fattest country in the world. It's the perfect place for me to try and lose 200 pounds, and I'm going to do it the fun way.
Chantal is not very coordinated. She walk around little bit like she a bowling ball.
I'm feeling very hyper today. Maybe it's that chocolate I've been eating. Salah, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry, my foot slipped.
Can we leave already? I just want to sit down in the AC in the seal position and watch YouTube videos about me. You told me you'd take me for food if I came out and exercised. I did my part now, it's time you do yours.
Chantal, don't pretend like you keep any of your promises. How hypocrisy you are! Plus, we have no more money for the rest of the month for eating out. You'll just have to eat more of the block of cheese I left for you.
I am not a rat, Salah. Feed that cheese to your other bitch. I'm a grown woman and it's my money anyway. Take me to Burger King right now. We had such an incredible day together. I just love spending every second with my husband. Fortunately, we hired a maid so that I could take the rest of the day off.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Are you from around here?
No, I'm from Syria, actually.
Salah, pay attention to the road and don't talk to her. We can't hire her. She looks like she's bad at this job. Why does a maid have to wear a full face of makeup to work? I bet she uses cheap makeup anyway.
I can hear you.
Chantal, you wanted this. You wanted to hire her. What am I supposed to do?
Well, I didn't expect her to look like that. I thought she would be some dumpy old lady who's been doing this for 40 years, not some young thing that looks like she just came from a child's birthday party performing as a clown.
I still hear you. I'm not sure why the way I look has anything to do with fulfilling a job for you. I'm happy to do the work for the amount we agreed upon. Usually I charge 2 times more than that.
Salah, take her home. I can't stand the sight of her in my home. I'll just do everything myself like I always do.
Sure, no problem. I would love to take her home.
I never in my life met anyone as rude as this client. I've been cleaning houses for years and years, and have never had someone refuse me because of the way I look. I think she must be very insecure. Just a man kept staring and smiling at me. She said they're married, but I've never seen a married couple that looks like a mother and son.
Salah, you can't leave me here again. You better come back right after you take her home.
I left some more chocolate bars for you in the bathroom. I think you'll be okay for a few days. Don't forget to upload video.
Salah, you can't leave yet. I pooped my pants and I need you to clean me up.
So what did you guys think of that one? I thought that was just absolutely hilarious. And I want to make myself bigger again. There we go. There we go. I thought that was absolutely so funny. Yeah, the whole mother and son thing just absolutely slayed me. Hey, Ray, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. All of it is just, oh my God, just too much. And the details are just so perfect on absolutely everything. I mean, that's what I love is like all of it. The detail, the voices, just everything. It's just fantastic. As far as I know, it's Everyday Mariam still. Has anybody looked to see has she changed it to anything else? Because I haven't looked. I really tried to avoid looking at her. That's okay, Ray. I understand. I mean, that's me too. So many times I schedule my streams and then I'm like, 10 minutes late because something happens and my dogs need something. There's just something going on. I've got to get me something to drink because I hadn't gotten me something to drink. There's just always something. So it's no big thing. No big thing at all. But I will let you know, sweetie, that I'm sorry there will not be a replay, and that has to do with the crap that has been going on in this corner of the internet with stuff that I typically cover. So I apologize for that. Look, I just think it's crazy she changed her name to begin with at this stage of her, quote, career. Oh, yeah, right. Right. And then even getting that fake plaque with it having Everyday Mariam on it. I mean, it's like, seriously? I haven't looked at her on Social Blade lately. Has anybody looked on Social Blade? Because I'm curious. So now I'm going to look. Well, if I could get to the right place. It's Everyday Mariam. Well, it's not showing that she's gaining anyone. I was hoping to see that it had dropped. I mean, is that terrible that I'm hoping to see that it drops? Am I just awful for saying that? Or are you guys with me? Because right now on Social Blade, it's saying 101,000 subscribers. I just, I don't believe that she reached this point on her own. I don't think most people believe that she did that on her own. I mean, you look at her views and stuff, it's like, well, if you have that many subs, you're gonna, it's not really adding up. Not really adding up. Yeah. Oh, she's a scam. Yeah. I mean, imagine going through your entire life with smoke and mirrors, trying to create an alternate reality. I just can't. I just can't. Well, guys, I think I'm going to end it right here because I want to just lay on my heating pad and just relax. Anything she gains as well. Right, Beth, absolutely. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Someone posted on Twitter she only made like 89 last week. I don't know how true it is. Yeah, you never know exactly if that's actual facts or not. So it would be interesting to be able to see the income trend over time. Anyway, I want to say thank you to my subs, thank you to my channel members, and to my patrons, and to everybody in the chat, even to the lurkers. And I'll say whoop whoop for the catch-up crew. There's not going to be a replay, so no whoop whoop for the replay crew. So I apologize for that, but that's just how it is now. Have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night, wherever you all are in this world. And don't forget, you're beautiful, and I love you. Until next time, bye, everyone.